Hi, this is Peter the Clairvoyant here, and I'm just looking, because I'm looking at the month of September as a whole for all of us. I haven't got really time at the moment to do individual readings because I haven't got the time at the moment. So I'm going to look at September as a whole for everyone, and I just feel so September now is a month to sort of be a little bit protective of yourself, but not like in a negative, guarded way. It's like you've just got to make sure whatever decisions and choices you're looking at, you've got to sort of analyse them. But don't just sort of sit there getting bored and fed up with things. But again, it's a bit like the video I've done before, the regret. It's like I just feel as though there's possibly a bit of boredom creeping here. That I feel so I want to make changes, I want to do this, I want to change that, and you've got to sit back and analyse it now whether it is the right thing to do. But you can't just sit there and being bored. Something needs to change. But obviously, you need to make sure you're changing the right things around you, as otherwise you don't want to have any regrets as you move forward. And I do feel now there are some wonderful opportunities coming around you throughout the month of September, and it's a great time to kind of grab them and not just sit there and let them pass you by. So you need to do a bit of analysing, and also you need to trust in your abilities a little bit more. So start focusing on your goals, start pushing things forward, but don't go at it in a very reckless way. Make sure you're choosing wisely, because sometimes we might think this is what's boring us or we're not happy there, but is it something else? So do look at everything around you, but try and change the things that don't have a lot of consequences. You know, some people get sort of bored and fed up in their relationships and they don't look at everything else there. They drop a clanger there and they move on. And then it's like, whoa, you know, my relationship was all right, really. It was this. So I always say change other things first, relationships last. So in other words, then as you do that, you kind of get yourself where you need to be. So look at your career, look at your home, look at money, look at enjoying life, all those kind of things. And if those things still don't fix what's going on around you, then look at relationships last if that's where you feel so you need to look. So don't sort of jump into the fire and then jump into the frying pan as well, because it's like it's all getting a bit difficult. But overall, it does say, look, your worries are unfounded. So overall, few things to sort out, few things to tidy up. But once you've got through that stage, September isn't a bad month. And it does feel like it is a month to embrace change. And I feel as though this is good, because it's like I feel like I've been in limbo for a period, sort of waiting for things to happen. But as I start to move forward, things are kind of coming good. Okay. So as we start to get into the middle of September, you're feeling a bit more empowered. You're starting to feel more emotionally balanced because is your emotional card coming out. And, you know, it's like things have changed, but you're still seeking a bit more change. And I feel as though that's fine, and it is crossing your boredom card. So I feel as though there may be still a few things you need to look at. But also it's telling you to try and hold on to your money now and look after what you've got and be wise with it, especially towards the end of the month. And I just feel as though try not to overthink things too much now and don't get too stressed. It's like you've got to get a bit of balance in your life. So it just feels though, you know, September is looking a pretty good month overall. So I just feels though, but sort money out, hold on to it, look after it, but don't be too tight with it. So it's like you've got to enjoy life, but not waste it neither. And it could be sort of that, because it's crossing holding onto your money a little bit, especially maybe in the first week, because here we've got the children, the young ones to sort out. So hold on to your money, there's your money card. Here's the young ones, crossing together, we're sorting money out maybe with kids' clothes and stuff like that. So you've got balance your money out. You haven't got like suddenly stop spending on other areas, but just balance it out. So normally I say split money in 3 ways: bills, saving, leisure. But maybe this week we need to split it in 4 ways. So maybe bills, sort of leisure, saving, and a bit for the kids' clothes that we've got. So it's like, oh, hopefully if you've done that balancing in the past, then you've got that money there put aside already. So, but if you haven't been able to do that, then you've got to split it 4 ways, then, haven't you, this week? But overall, just telling you, don't get stressed out with things. Stay calm, stay logical, and I feel so you should be fine. But let's just have a look at one tarot card to sum September up overall. Oh, your boredom card's coming out. See, it's like you're pondering. It's almost like you're coming towards the end of the year. You know, we that last third of the year to go. You know, so September, October, November, December. You know, last quarter, should I say, not third. And it's like you're looking back. Wow, where's that year gone? And you're looking at yourself as if to say, do you want to make some changes? Do you want to do this? Do you want to do that? But then you've got to think about the regrets that I've talked about. You know, don't sort of rock the boat if you don't feel so you have to. Because sometimes we can get fed up with certain situations and it's just ourselves not looking at it or dealing with it rightly. So you've got to be very careful that you don't rock the boat the wrong way. But obviously you can't just sit there and keep putting up with things neither. So it's difficult. So all I would say is sit back, really analyse everything, really exhaust everything else before you rock the boat on the negative things, or the difficult things, should I say. And hopefully then you'll have made the right decisions as you move forward. But I also feel so it's time to bring new things in. New things could sort of emphasise the change. And, you know, bringing new things doesn't mean you've got to get rid of something. You're just adding to what you're doing. Maybe learning a new skill, you know, which is going to help bring more money in, more stability for the family. You know, think of it like that. And I feel so as you do that, I think it's quite good. So I hope all that's made sense to you. Well, I wish you all the best. I hope you've enjoyed that. And stay tuned to our next video. Thank you very much.